Special edition of Q&A. We're talking to Bill Gates. The next question comes from Anthony Liang.
Hi, Bill. You named Susan Cain's The Power of Introverts as one of your favorite TED Talks. My question for you is, how have you managed to succeed in a predominantly extroverted world? And how can the education system, with its increasingly extroverted ideals, harness the positive features of the introverted personality?
Well, I think introverts can do quite well. I think that there's, if you're clever, you can learn to get the benefits of being an introvert, which might be, say, being willing to go off for a few days and think about a tough problem, read everything you can, push yourself very hard to think out on the edge of that area. And then, if you come up with something, if you want to hire people, get them excited, build a company around that idea, you better learn what extroverts do. You better hire some extroverts, like Steve Ballmer, I would claim, is an extrovert, and tap into both sets of skills in order to have a company that thrives both as in deep thinking and building teams and going out into the world to sell those ideas.
We've got a related question. It comes from Alina Yang.
Mr. Gates, thank you for answering my question. You used to lack self-confidence and was socially awkward in your teenage years. How did you eventually find a solid self-identity and confidence within yourself? Did achieving financial security, success, and fame boost your self-confidence? What drives and motivates you to get up every morning? And more generally, how can the average person figure out their driving force and their inspiration and passion?
Well, I think having some self-confidence is different than finding your passion. From a young age, ideally, you'll have adults in your life, preferably your parents as part of that, some of your teachers, people around you who like you and they're behind you and they'll back you no matter what goes on. And that gives you enough confidence to go off on a quest. And during that quest, you try different things out. If you're lucky, when you're very young, you find something you're passionate about. I did when I was 13 years old. I found computers and software. It took me another 5 years to figure out that was my life's primary work. But that's a lucky thing. Other people, get out into their 20s or even later before they find what they're passionate about. But proceeding with a certain set of self-confidence, that there are people who care for you, you care for them, that you succeed in their eyes by your how you treat them. I think that's pretty basic, and it gives you the platform on which to try out new things, to fail. At first you're not going to succeed in various things. So self-confidence is primary, and then finding your passion is an adventure, a quest that may take time, and it may switch over the time of your life. But those deep relationships will let you pursue it with vigor.
I don't want to bring us down a peg or two, but is it true you spent 2 weeks working up the courage to invite a girl to the school prom?
I don't know how long it took me, but she did turn me down.